there, YouTube. Corn Cow Piper coming at you. It is a Saturday morning. Hope everybody is having a great weekend so far. Very, very rainy in Southwest Florida this weekend. It's pretty much been raining since Thursday afternoon. We're getting the remnants from that big storm that's getting ready to hit Texas, and it's forecasted to keep on raining here through Monday. So good kind of, throw some sweatpants on, hang around the house, smoke a pipe day. But I did want to get a couple of VRs done today. This is going to be the first one. This is a VR for Spirit Smoker's 100 sub giveaway. As always, I am going to post the link down to his channel down below. If you haven't already done so, make sure to head on over there, check out his videos, make sure you hit the sub button for him. He's a great presenter, always got some interesting videos that he does. He just recently got himself a new house and is engaged as well, so congratulations on those two things, brother, as well. Smoking some Vermont meat candy in my Missouri Meerschaum, Washington, and this is the second, which was gifted me by Mark Hoosier Piper. One of my best smoking cops that I have. So for Spirit Smokers VR, he'd asked us to basically answer one or all of three questions that he had. I'm going to go ahead through and answer all three of them for him. First question is, how did you get started with pipe smoking? So, I've told this story several times before. Old man that lived across the street from me, Mr. McCoy, smoked a pipe. He had a grandson named Charlie that used to come over sometimes on the weekends. He was a year younger than me. But I used to go across the street when he was there and we would play. I remember going in and out of the house and always seeing Mr. McCoy smoking his pipe, and I really, really remember enjoying the smell of it, even back then when I was like 5 or 6 years old. And from that point on, I said, you know what, when I grow up, I'm gonna end up being a pipe smoker. So long story short, I chewed for a while, dipped, whatever you want to call it, Skull and Kodiak for a long time. And then I started dating a girl in my late teens, maybe early 20s, who did not like chew. So I switched to cigarettes at that point. She was a smoker. And I smoked for a long time, like, I don't know, 15 years, 16 years, something like that. It was a long time. Eventually got off cigarettes, switched to vape. I started off like pretty high nicotine on the vape and gradually worked my way down to nothing, and then I quit completely. Nicotine. But I missed the, I missed something. And so when I quit vaping, there was still something I missed. I don't know if it was the nicotine or like the oral fixation type of thing. I'm not really sure what it was. But I decided to pick up the pipe again, and I went out and got myself a Gray Bow, a couple cobs, started ordering up some tobacco, and I've been off and running ever since for the last couple of years now. This Vermont meat candy is pretty delicious, by the way. I'm going to be doing a review hopefully maybe tomorrow, Monday, coming up soon. Definitely keep an eye out for that as well. Second question, where, when, and what do you like smoking best? So as for where, the two favorite spots that I have for smoking a pipe are either at my house, so in the summertime when it's super, super hot, sit in my easy chair that I have built into the couches here. Maybe put a little YouTube on TV, some music, or read. Shoot a video, whatever it might be, but that's my spot when I'm in the house for smoking. In the winter when it's nice out, I like going out on the back porch, or as people down here in Florida like to call it, a lanai. Pretty much just do the same thing, just different spots at home. So inside in the summer on the easy chair, outside on the porch. In the winter on the, sitting in a chair. The second favorite spot that I have for smoking a pipe, there's a spot across the street from where I work that I go to. I drive my car over, park underneath some shade trees, roll the window down. Too hot, keep the air on. But during my lunch break at work, I get an hour every day. I usually sneak off to that spot, smoke a pipe, watch some of your guys' videos, or just put on, some kind of radio. And just sit back and relax and take a break from the grind during the day, which is always a nice break for me, and that's something that I definitely look forward to every day. When is really just anytime. So always 10 o'clock in the morning I take my lunch break, and it could be whenever time that I'm home. That's really the only two spots that I smoke pipe are at home and then on my lunch break. Unless I'm visiting a pipe shop or something like that. I don't do a lot of smoking pipe out in public, I guess. Just because I don't smoke. I only smoke 2-3 bowls a day most times. It's just easier to get those done at home. And then, so what do you like to smoke? That's hard for me to say. There's so many tobaccos out there that I like. I like Englishes, a lot of Kia blends, Balkans, aromatics, Virginias, flakes. I really like them all. Lakelands I like. Vapors. There have been some tobaccos that I've tried that I didn't care for, but for the most part, I pretty much enjoy them all. I guess if I had to pick one, it would be my comfort blend, which is Dunhill My Mixture 965. But there's so many other blends out there that I try and enjoy as well. So that's a hard one to put a finger on. So that's my where, when, and what. Last question is tell about a friend you've made through pipe smoking. So I made a lot of friends on the YTPC through interaction, doing videos, private messages, stuff like that. A lot of great guys out there. Too many in that aspect really for me to mention, because I've met so many great friends in the YTPC. The one that I do want to mention is not involved in a YTPC at all. His name is Mr. Santiago, and he is a co-worker of mine, or a friend of mine, I guess. It's his grandfather. So, long story short, my coworker, his name is Ray. He takes me over. He finds out that I'm a pipe smoker. The conversation started with cigars. He had mentioned that his grandfather was a long-time pipe smoker, and asked me if I would ever, want him to introduce me. So I say sure. So maybe like a month later, Ray takes me over there, and Mr. Santiago is just, he's an old school pipe smoker, just tells the greatest stories about smoking pipe back in the day and whatnot. Just really a gentleman. And I've gone to visit him maybe 3 or 4 more times since then. For those of you that were involved with my 100 sub giveaway, that 8-ounce bag of Penzance was a gift from Mr. Santiago to me the first time that I met him. And basically when he offered, I told me no, and he would not take no for an answer. And, his whole thing was pipe tobacco was meant to be smoked, not to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm drawing a blank here. Collected. And he's no longer able to smoke a pipe anymore, just because some physical conditions that he has, as well as some of the medications that he's on. So I've been helping him really just sell most of his tobacco, what he has on eBay, just to get rid of it. He's got quite a lot of pipes too. He's hanging on to them for now, but you know, I'm helping to make him some money for the tobacco that he has sitting around. He had quite a bit, probably, if I had to guess, maybe 15 pounds worth of tobacco in tins. None jarred up, all sealed. We're almost through selling it for him, so happy to do that for Mr. Santiago. He's just, like I said, he's an awesome guy. Huge age gap between us, but you know, we share that one thing in common, and that's pipe smoking, and I just love going over there and listening to his stories. So that's what I got for you, brother man. I hope you enjoyed the VR. Wanted to say to you, you know, personally, congratulations on the 100 subs. You get a great channel. Keep the great videos coming. I look forward to seeing what you're putting out next. And as always, YouTube, keep on piping.